People knocking on my window, waiting for some crack. And even if I did, I would smoke it all. Got race pictures on my wall, and it reminds me that I'm not that gay. I'm not that gay. Dear Ray, I wrote you, but you still haven't called me. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone number. I sent 10 letters way back in the day. What's up, dude? What's up, Ray? Probably was something going on in the DCCC. I know that happens. It's okay. What's been going on? How's the show going? Well, it's going good. I was just reminiscing about the good. I was just talking about the days we used to go to eat out, go to the park to drink the water. Want to remember me. This is Steve, writing me. Steve from the hood. Coming back. You haven't called the road. I know you've been to parties. I have binoculars. I saw you outside. I was standing with your little brother Louie. You could have said what's up and signed his t-shirt. He's your little brother. We're standing out in the cold. Little Louie had a runny nose. I ain't that mad though. I just don't like being lied to. Remember when we met in second grade? You said you liked Twisted Sister? And yeah, me too. Get right with me, Ray. It's Steve. Side, the capital. B. Public access badge. This will be the last letter I ever send your ass, man. It's been 2 years, you haven't said a word. I don't deserve it. I'm driving right now, drinking a 40 of Mickey. I'm sick of you, dog. You know that song by Room Explore? Shut up! You heard that? You got me so pissed off I locked my homie's mama in the trunk. I don't know how I'm supposed to send this out. I took all your pictures off the wall. I just... Oh, no.
Hola people, it's the Call Me Crazy show once again, and I'm very happy to be here. First things first, I have to thank Public Access for allowing the Call Me Crazy show to be on here once again. And this is it, people. This is episode 70. Episode 70. I can't believe it. Marty can't believe it. The whole country can't believe it. But anyways, I'm very happy to be here, and I'm going to be going off on some little tidbit And here we go. Mike Bibby, we all remember him. He was one of the star players on the 1997 U of A championship team that won the NCAA championship. And that was great because we all know what happened that night. There was a big rise for W that year, 97. But we all know also Mike Bibby is in the NBA, and he played for the Sacramento Kings. And as of yesterday, he signed an $80 million contract. He's in the money, Mike Bibby. Congrats to Mike Bibby. You took the U of A to a championship in 97, and you almost did it this summer. That is great. That you're up there with those highly paid NBA players. I mean, we made it, Mike Bibby, so congratulations to Mike Bibby. $80 million. Woo! Crazy. Okay, on the subject of sports, we're going to talk about Major League Baseball. As we all know by now, August 30th is the deadline for the baseball players. And if once that deadline begins, there's going to be a baseball strike. Once again, people, can you imagine the last time there was a baseball strike? I think back in 94, 95, there were 971 games not played. And they say that's the national pastime. So we'll see how long this one goes. Both strikes, there's been a total of 9 strikes in Major League Baseball. So that was one of the longest 900 some games not played. So we'll see if there's going to be a World Series again this year. Okay. This week, it was 25 years ago this week that Elvis Presley died. And what's crazy is that I remember as a kid, I was watching TV with my family back in 77. And I was watching TV, and sure enough, Elvis comes up, the reports of him being dead and whatnot. And it was just crazy. I remember looking at my dad and saying, what happened? And he's like, that homeboy there died. And then I remember thinking, well, don't you like him, Dad? And it turns out my father was one of the 1950s rock and rollers. So it was a sad day for him back then. But I known people who are named after Elvis Presley, so it's not really a big deal to me anymore. But on the subject of Elvis Presley, his daughter Lisa Marie Presley married Nicolas Cage in a very private ceremony. But I guess it wasn't too private because the pictures showed up on the cover of National Enquirer. So somewhere down the line, someone in that organization, and I'm talking about the Nick Cage and Presley organization, someone could get fired. But they got married. Nicolas Cage, he's famous for being in movies as Con Air and Leaving Las Vegas. And Lisa Marie Presley, we all know what kind of mishaps she had in her personal relationship with Jacko, the weird one. MJ, that guy. Enough about that. Okay, today I found out, it's a rumor, but it's not really a rumor, it's just a word about town in New York and Washington. And a lot of people have been waiting for this, and I know a lot of the feminist movements have been waiting for this. Hillary Clinton might run for the Democratic Convention for President of the United States in the year 2008. Imagine that, Hillary Clinton runs for President in the year 2008 and she wins. That means that we're in the future. All those presidents in the past, they were saying there will never be a woman president. If she was to win in 2008, it would change the whole political landscape across the globe, I think. We'll have to tap more into that in other episodes. I just found that out today, but I think that's great news. And also on the subject of great news, we all know there was these twins that joined and connected at the scalp on their head, sharing the same bone. They were separated in the 24-hour surgery operation that took place in Los Angeles. And as of today, it's been 2 weeks since they've been separated, and they are still labeled in stable condition. So our thoughts and prayers to those little girls, because all those doctors there at the Los Angeles Hospital who did the surgery on the twins, never had any kind of experience in doing that, and they all donated their services, meaning that they didn't have to pay anything, the twins or anybody else. So that is great. That is good to know that there's doctors like that everywhere in every city. Okay, then we all know about the West Nile virus, but this morning there may have been 3 horses infected in Denver, Colorado, as of this morning, that may have the West Nile virus. No confirmation on that, but only 3 horses in Denver that have the West Nile virus. So that means that time goes on, it's going to mutate and shit is going to hit the fan. And then we got to deal with terrorist attacks. But anyway, that's another show. Okay, we all know what happened to the Empire Glass Man. We all know what happened. I won't go into details, but Rick Chance, he was the Empire guy, and I'm glad to say they found a woman who might be responsible for him. That guy was famous in 5 states, and he was very, very, very well liked. Very good spokesperson for the company. Anyway, maybe God rest his soul. He was a good media guy, and it's sad to see him go, but it's good to hear that this murder will not go undetected in Arizona. And another subject too. September 11th is coming up, people. I know. I hate to talk about it again, but September 11th is like 2.5 weeks away now. So we'll talk more about that and the other segment coming up after this one. But I wanted to let you know that now a federal holiday called Patriot Day. Patriot Day, September 11th. And the FBI said also, I found out this week, that is holding 9 sets of remains from Pentagon and Pennsylvania crash site that belong to the terrorist hijackers. They don't know what to do with them. They get in a box. Apparently 9 of the hijackers were able to be retrieved. The other 10 were incinerated and the plane wreck. But the government doesn't know what to do with them. Some people are the victim's family are releasing statements saying that none of the other remains should be scattered one by one somewhere else all over the U.S., denying them the Islamic tradition of having their body being buried whole. I'm not really sure about that. That one the victim family was saying. Another family member said the remains, they do not deserve any religious courtesies. And you know what? I think she's right. So they should get reburn them and like toss them and spread them in the air. No, that gets too good. They should get like buried and like put in a box and bury it all the way in the ground and let not tell anybody in the whole world where they're at. Deny them the existence of fucking they never existed. The most hated guys ever in the U.S. I hate those guys. I know they're in hell. I know they're in hell. I have a picture of hell to show you later on. Okay, in Virginia, a man and his wife were found shot to death in their house, and the 9-year-old girl missing. The 9-year-old girl is still missing. It's been a week now. There's a nationwide hunt between the FBI and all law enforcement agencies across the country, but no word yet. But there's reason to believe that whoever shot them took the 9-year-old girl. And you know, I'm sick and tired of fucking hearing reports of the little girl who got abducted and killed in California. A child abducting and kidnapping. We have to have a task force that is like has public funding that supports it 24 hours a day. I mean, total agency dedicated to stopping these kind of child killers. You know, we have what, like maybe 5-6 reports in the past 2 weeks about kidnapping concerning children and missing kids, and that's just the most public one. We can't even go into the number that don't even show up on the news report that goes in the hundreds and thousands. So there's got to be has to be a better way of solving these crimes. It's just going on too much. I love kids, but that's just horrible. All the pedophiles, motherfuckers, they need to all be strung up by the balls and castrated and then shut down on an island like the fucking Ray Liotta movie called Help me out on this one, Marty. Ray Liotta movie where they're all stranded like prisoners. No Escape. No Escape, ain't that what it is? Anyway, No Escape is the name of the movie, and anyway, I'm backtracking, but fuck the pedophile, and I hope they find that little missing girl from Virginia. I hope she's in good hands, but apparently, as every hour goes by, her chances look bleaker and bleaker. Goddamn fucks. Okay, and then in Pennsylvania, a man named Michael H. Bechtel shot his wife, then shot his 10-year-old kid, then shot one of the friend's wife, then shot another friend of the wife, then shot himself. What is the whole reason behind this idea of taking down everybody, saying you have personal problems? Hey, I'm going to take out my family, but I'm also going to take out the friends of the family. Apparently the man, Michael, had a restraining order. Apparently the police community knew about that in Pennsylvania, but somehow they were not able to prevent him from coming in and murdering 4 people and then killing himself. I'm not blaming the cops, I'm blaming the justice system. Then in Bloomington, Indiana, a woman shot and killed her boyfriend, then shot his 10-year-old son, and then drove all the way to her ex-husband's house and shot the ex-husband, murdering 3 people in a total span of maybe 60 minutes. We're just going down the drain. I think we're just going down the drain. It's like we're gonna be like a Escape from New York bullshit and Escape from LA. Like, we can't leave anymore. Martial arrest everywhere. Total chaos. Chaos and disorder. I think Jim Morrison was off by like maybe 40 years, I think. He was off by 40 years. Alrighty. Okay, for all you people out there who like NSYNC, the Single Land Space is still training to go to be the youngest person ever to be in outer space, and he's doing it on a Russian rocket. He's doing it on the Russian space station. Is he a traitor or a perpetrator, or is that like, I don't know, is that money could be better spent with us on the U.S.? I don't know. But I keep on getting the feeling something bad is going to happen with this flight. I'm not saying I'm doing anything to this flight. I'm just saying Land Space, if when he ever goes up in space, it's just because this NSYNC publicity, plus the fact that he's the youngest person, there's something bound to go wrong. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, and found out today, for all you people who love rock and roll music and music in general, I can found out today the drummer from Sublime has been in a band with the guitar player from the Meat Puppets, that also includes in the lineup the bass player from Nirvana. Can you believe that we have the drummer of Sublime, the bass player of Nirvana, and the guitar player from Meat Puppets playing together in the same band? I'm not really sure what the name of the band is.
Eyes Adrift.
Eyes Adrift? Adrift? I guess the name of the band is called Eyes Adrift. EYESADRIFT. But that's the name of the band, and it's a 3-piece band featuring the drummer Sublime. Sublime rocks in my book. Featuring the guitar player from Meat Puppets. I've seen the Meat Puppets, met the Meat Puppets. Great band, great people. We met them, they're great guys. And the bass player from Nirvana, great person. I gotta go. That was the last thing, but a long way of rock and roll, call me crazy live. Bye.
One, two, four. Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up? Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up? Will the real Ray Daniel please stand up? You all act like you've never seen a brown person before. Just like our clique, smoking bunk and doing crack. crack in 94. And everyone saying look at the Forbidden Zone, rip out the hookah and more. The only difference is cluckers on TV, La Llorona, making them G's. And still hanging out being baked. And selling out just like we did back in the day when we were in Sunset Foothills. But
Straight up to you.
we just keep going. We're strong. That's the way we are. We grew up. So one more time, let me tell you, it goes. Yes, I'm really crazy. It sounds real crazy. All you other than crazy are just put those ladies so all the real late nigga, please smoke dope. Please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy. It sounds real crazy. All you other than crazy are just put those ladies so all the real late nigga, please smoke dope. Please smoke dope. Please smoke dope. All you TV acts are scared, cause you know we got the top ratings on this air. The only difference is we've been doing this for 13 years. Marty running around, grabbing his you-know-what. But he's so cute, though. And that's why we say Ray, Rob, Roach, Paul, Stoney, Louie, Rudy, even Cliff, Coy with the mafioso. And all I forgot, I'm holding a 40. I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos ladies who want the real rate. And you please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos ladies who want the real rate. And you please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. Yes, I'm really crazy, yes, I'm the real crazy, all you other than crazy are just putos ladies who want the real rate. And please smoke dope, please smoke dope, please smoke dope. If we don't make it, then no one else will.